I'm Charlie Lapastora. The Southern Miss men's golf team can start planning for their competition this season after they release their schedule today. This season, there will be 13 tourneys, which includes the Conference USA Championship. Now, the team's season opens up at the Hattiesburg Country Club September 11th through 12th, with the Golden Eagles hosting Sam Hall Intercollegiate. Coach Jerry Weeks said, quote, "I am excited about the upcoming golf season. We have a schedule that is very challenging and it'll be a great test. This year's team, while still young, is very talented. I look for them to accomplish great things this year," end quote. Mississippi State is starting out its basketball season strong. There will be a doubleheader on November 10th, a day before the football team will host Alabama. It'll be the men's team playing Alabama State. The women's team will play Virginia. Both will be at Humphrey Coliseum this day, so mark off your calendars, folks. It'll be a busy weekend for Bulldogs fans. Well, are you ready for some football? With the NFL preseason underway, we've got some highlights for you. But first, one Dallas Cowboy won't be ready for that football, for the regular season at least, after getting suspended. Cowboys running back Ezekiel Elliott is being suspended 6 games under the league's personal conduct policy. Elliott can appeal this decision within 3 days. If he doesn't, the suspension will start on September the 2nd. Now, he still can play in preseason practices and games, but this comes after a year-long investigation for allegations against Elliott for domestic violence. Let's hear from Peter Harvey, who was a former New Jersey Attorney General, one of the 4 external advisors that participated in the review of the evidence in the Elliott investigation, in a conference call on the suspension today. Now, Harvey said the victim had evidence, photos of her injuries that were taken the day of the alleged incident. He mentioned this among other reasons that led to the suspension.
There were over 100 exhibits to the investigation. The investigative report exceeded 160 pages. And we came to the conclusion, at least I reached the conclusion individually, that Mr. Elliott engaged in physical force against Ms. Thompson and that it caused injury.
Now to the Saints game. Their first preseason game was against the Cleveland Browns. Here's a 3rd-round pick of Tennessee, Alvin Kamara, showing what he can do for a 22-yard run and first down in the first quarter. 2nd and 10 for the Saints. Rookie on the other side of the ball just so happens to be the first pick in the draft, Myles Garrett. You can see he was double-teamed amidst a nice spin move. But the Saints, they're forced to punt. Garrett, he's worn out. It's his first game on that punt. Another one on his first game. Utility man out of Michigan, Jabril Peppers, making moves. Moves to his left, moves to his right, has a sick 15-yard punt return. Now we'll take you to the 4th quarter. It's rookie DeShone Kizer, drafted in the 2nd round out of Notre Dame. On 4th and 2, down one, tosses one up with the blitz coming, finds Jordan Payton, a deep 45-yard TD. Kizer went 11 for 18, throwing for 184 yards and a touchdown. Browns win 20-14. Well, former NFL Green Bay Packer receiver Donald Driver served up some cream puffs as part of his Thank You Fans tour, demonstrating an appreciation for Wisconsinites and their traditions. He said he's back in Wisconsin at least twice a month and has a lot of stuff planned.
You know, I told people before, I was going to be, once I retired, I wanted to be ingrained in the state of Wisconsin. This is home for me, you know. Born and raised in Houston, Texas, but at first when I came to Green Bay, you know, it was just a team. I was trying to make the team. And now it became family. So this is home, this is my family, and I want to continue to come back. As long as the fans love me to come back, I'm going to keep coming back.
We're from catching footballs to serving out those cream puffs.
I know. Well, you're going to be pretty popular if you're handing out cream puffs.
Oh, yeah, especially in Wisconsin. I think that's a big thing there. So.
I think they like him even without the cream puffs.
Right,
so.
right.
Pretty good guy. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.